Taking a picture?
I'm trying to take a picture.
Trying to take a picture? Need some help?
No, I just want to see how it looks.
Yeah? Well, good day, everyone. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Monday? It's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. If you caught the show Saturday, you saw we were working on a Ram today. It's a 19 or 20 Ram. That much we do know. I don't want to show you a lot of what's going on just because we're filming a video, as you saw from the cool GoPro sitting on the seat next to, Kodak over here. Got to get that light just right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, got to make sure you have those good Instagrams. How are you today, Fernando?
Oh, it's wonderful, man.
Called off from work, taking it easy.
Oh, really?
I wanted to. I really wanted to. Definitely wanted to, but we have to get this thing out. Got to get this job done. What's up, Johnny? Hey, from Lockhart, Texas, small town outside of Austin. Be safe. You too. We're trying our hardest. Glad to see you guys are healthy and able to work. We're able to work. I guess I feel okay. Do you feel okay?
I mean, we're here. You here?
I have a pounding headache, but that's pretty much the norm. Thank you for the message yesterday, Dean. Look at some K2s from... Oh, okay. Definitely K2s for the 2020 Mustang. Yeah. Do that nice three-way set. Tweeter, mid-range, mid-bass.
Yeah.
So I will tell you on the 2020 Mustangs that the tweeter and the mid-range are on the same channel, which is okay. You can use the mid-range factory wiring and then run a wire to your tweeter. Fernando is never healthy.
No, I always get sick, man. I don't know why.
No, that's Aaron. Aaron's giving you crap.
Oh, but like he
yes.
knows.
Well, it's because you have a kid.
What's that mean?
They're little germs. They're just little germ pools.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're working on the Ram. We're knocking it out. We're filming good content. You know how that goes. Today was the last day for the F-150 video. That went up this morning. I just labeled it the end because I couldn't really think of anything else snazzy to put on it. And I was tired and didn't really care for a good ending. So I just called it the end. The end. Part 5, the end.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess. It's what it is. I wish I could say there's some monumentally cool stuff going on here, but there is, but we can't really can't really show you.
It is.
I mean, other than that, though, I don't think there's anything to talk about.
I mean, it's a lot to talk about, but
I tell you what, I will bring you this. So this is the Ram, and this has the new Rammy whatever package this is. So originally we had done one of these, and we thought this was the power supply section, or the power inverter. This isn't. This is the new Eco Ram thing. So if you're wondering what's behind the back seat, so you're not putting anything here. They've moved the grill that was normally located here over here into the center, and then they still have one over there on that side. So this is what it looks like behind the Ram. And the one thing that they do that's kind of nice that Ford doesn't do, if I can get to the back seat, which I don't think I can. We have a blanket down underneath all this stuff because this is the one truck that doesn't have a bed liner in it. But anyways, on the back, oh, here it is. So on the back of the seat, they actually give you a thread, this right here, somebody else put this on there, to pull to unlock it. So you got to kind of reach in from the side and grab this and click, and it pops right off. So that's kind of cool. So all you Ram guys, you want to know how to get that seat down? And you want to know how we figured that out? We went on to YouTube. We YouTubed it because we're like, I know this has got to come out.
YouTubes.
Yeah, went on to the YouTubes. Even we do that.
You have more of the YouTubes?
Have lots of the YouTubes. Will the woofer and the Focal Flax 3-way component handle 120 watts? The mid-range and tweeter would each... Yes, that all day long. Follow Dean. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Thank you so much. Follow Dean and Fernando's car stereo clips over there on the YouTubes. So for those of you that don't know, we take the show from the Friday and Saturday show, and we cut it up into the questions, and we just put the questions over on Dean and Fernando's Car Stereo Clips. We didn't want to put them on the regular 5-star channel because it would just clog up the machine and make it harder to find those videos. So we wanted to do that. Morel says hi.
Hi.
I wore my Morel hat this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Team Morel. So for the 2 minutes that we went out to get gas in a car wash, totally, went to a gas station. Dude, it was the first time I've ever been to a gas station and not one other person on the pump. No. But conveniently enough, their paper towels were full. Thank you for the love. So I was able to take a piece of paper towel and do the whole, I don't want to get cooties on me thing with the paper towel at the gas station. It was wonderful. But I had my Morel hat on. And then we went across the street and I got a car wash. There again, didn't have to talk to anybody. And it was the first time Haley, Susan, and me were in the Camaro all together in probably 5-6 years. Definitely, Haley hasn't been in it since high school, but the three of us all together in it, probably 5 or 6 years. And everyone was like, Haley goes, "This is weird." As she's sitting in the back seat with her feet on the passenger side, sitting across the back seat because there's no leg room. And she's like, I haven't been back here forever. I don't think so that was funny. So that was almost like going on a ride, because whatever. What should I set my sub-amp crossover at? We usually start at 80 hertz, and we go up and down from there. Mostly down. So somewhere between 50 and 80 is where you're going to end up. You just got to play with it a little bit and see, not knowing what size woofer and all that other box ported and all that other stuff is, between 50 and 80. What plastic and thickness do you use for multi-amp racks? So we just did a video talking about all the plastics we do and all the plastics we use, what we use them for, how you cut them, all that. So we do have that video up. It went up 2 weeks ago. But just because we use either 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch for the amp racks, and depending on how big it is, we may use blown PVC or we might use ABS. But typically 1/4 inch. But definitely go back and check that out. Hopefully you guys are still make it to Loud and Clear in August. Johnny is a great guy and love to meet you guys. I mean, that's the plan. So unless the zombie apocalypse takes over and we can't do anything, I mean, yeah, we're gonna be there. I mean, it's up to this, We're going if we can, meaning the world doesn't stop spinning and whatever. You guys know what we're talking about. What sub comes close to the L7 that costs less than an L7 too expensive? Well, check out your SPL style woofers, something like a Scar or a Sundown or any one of those down for sound style woofers. There's a ton of them out there that are just as crazy and loud as an L7 that cost, half the price. Now, as accurate as an L7, maybe not so much, but as loud as an L7, for sure. All right. What do you think about the Pioneer Z1.5s? They have a very bright tweeter. It is very bright. It's it's a very bright tweeter. That's the one thing that sticks in my head when I think of that. Love Morel speakers and amps. Thank you, Dean. Thank you for Morel. Oh, no, you're welcome. I did nothing other than tell you how much I love Morel and how cool they are and whatnot. But, yeah, go Morel, go. And I almost brought the Morel shirt today. But then I was like, I don't want to make anybody mad. Not really. I really don't care. I'll make everyone mad. I don't know. And then I remembered I hung it up. So I was like, crap. But no, maybe Saturday I wear the Morel shirt. Yeah. That way I can have everyone just be like, "Oh, you want a Morel shirt?" Hello. MD is staying at home. Yeah. Wish I was there. Good afternoon. Lucky I'm out and about making sure the world has 5G. Axeman, definitely. Keep working on that 5G. Keep working on that for sure. Try Hertz SPL. We've done a couple of the Hertz SPL, like we did the giant tweeters in the mid-range. We had a guy that came in that absolutely had to have those. And that's a really loud tweeter for sure. What's that?
This is done.
Is that done? Are we doing that for audio? I'll be quiet. Shh. You gotta be quiet.
All right, let's try again.
Fernando's filming. All right, shh. You want to see how it's done? Hold on, let me turn this around. Get out of frame. Hold on.
Alright guys, so we already finished this door. Let's move to the next one.
And that was all you get from him, guys. That's all you get from him. Can you EQ a 6x9 with a DSP to get mid-range only? I mean, yeah, you could add a high pass and a low pass, you know, a band pass crossover to it, which will eliminate the tweeter frequencies. So, yeah, of course you can. Will that be what you want? I don't know. What's up, guys? Hey guys, can I amp front components and rear from head unit? I don't recommend it. I mean, depending on what components you're going with, you know, the head unit's 18 watts by 4 at 4 ohms. You know, in a pinch, you could hook up a set of, you know, efficient, inexpensive components to them. It's hopefully something that doesn't have a big passive crossover on it and power it. However, how good is it going to sound? The whole purpose of upgrading your speakers is to get a better sound. If the radio isn't going to deliver that, why do it? You know, you can get into something as simple as like a kicker key, an Alpine 455U, the Alpine 450. Kenwood makes their little 4-channel. If you want to go something a little better, you can get into like a Rockford PBR 4x404. There's plenty of small 4-channel amplifiers that will deliver a satisfying result, more so than just the deck. Oh, we love you guys. Oh, we love you. That's Morel. Morel says they love us. You feel better? Yeah. I feel better too. What's a good amp to run Focal Flax up front and in the back? What do you think?
What's a good what?
A good amp for the Focal Flax up front, and I'm guessing YE. And
wow. I mean,
yeah, something in the back. Audio control, LC 4.800.
Audio control, you can put audio control, you can put the Morel.
Yeah, but the Morel's only 70 watts. It's not going to be enough for those.
The 5-channel?
Yeah, but he wants to run front and back, so he's talking about a 4-channel.
Okay.
So I would do either the LC 4.800 or the D 4.800 if you want a DSP. You know, or anything that has, you know, a good 100, 120 watts coming out of it. I mean, there's plenty of big 4-channel amps out there now that'll deliver really good sound. So, I mean to use the amp for front and deck power for rear. I mean to use it. Okay, hold on. Is that what he meant? Oh, that's a different guy. I'm not a big fan of doing the front and rear, like run the rear off of deck power and the front not. You run into a problem where the amplifier and the radio is going to clip out and distort way sooner than the preamp section. So you end up having to go to the lowest common denominator, which is the rear speaker. So you have to turn the gain up on the amplifier because, for example, like on a Pioneer's RCA section is good up to 38. Kenwood's good up to 40. But when you're going out of the deck power, it's like 28. So you'd have to set for 28, which means you have to turn your gain up more on the front. It's almost not even worth having rear speakers at that point.
Right.
When's the last time y'all done a video game system install? God, I haven't done that in a long time. Very long time.
Yeah.
Very, very, very long time. I don't think people do that anymore now that you have phones with games on them. Now I have to clean my tools. I don't know. I'm just watching him cut wire.
Have you guys done?
Hey, Bobby.
Radio? On the 2015 Ford Focus.
I don't remember what year that was.
I don't remember that one.
Hi, Paul. See, look at that. He didn't even throw you guys a high back. Secret to using hand sanitizer: do not rub it in, let it stay dry, or let it stay wet and let it air dry. It spends more time on your hands and will kill the bacteria on your hands. If you rub it in to where it's dry, guess what you're doing? Not enough. Okay.
All right, Zen or audio control for DSP.
The what?
That's totally different.
The Zen?
Zen.
Zen is not a DSP.
Yeah, no.
So there was at one point the Zen was going to have a DSP turned on inside of it because it's actually capable of doing that. For right now, it is just the basic. However, if they have activated the DSP inside of it, then obviously the Zen with the DSP built into it would be great. I haven't seen where they've turned that on, but I could be wrong because I don't hang out on Nav TV all the time. But typically, you go out of the Zen into a DSP, and then you move on from there.
This just got awkward.
With the soap thing?
watching.
Yeah. What is the best price for a kicker key 4 channels? I have no idea. I don't even know what the thing costs. Do you accept orders to make faceplates for the ARC3 bass knob like on the F-150? I mean, if it's an F-150, other than that.
If it's the same thing, no
you
problem.
know. Yeah. My Kenwood 906 lags with wireless CarPlay and reboots with wired CarPlay issues. Any guesses? Ooh, I don't have any issues with mine.
I don't know if they have like a software update.
I don't know. I always check that first, and if
yeah.
that doesn't work, then Tech support. You guys always do these 5 minutes when I'm in the middle of driving somewhere here in Virginia.
Sorry, man. Just listen to it. Don't watch it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to end it right there, though, because tonight at 6:30, we'll be back on Facebook for us to do Facebook stuff. So we got an hour worth of questions we get to play then.
Yep.
So make sure to tune in at 6:30 over on 5-Star on Facebook. We're going to answer some more questions. We'll have a good Monday night. You guys have a good rest of your day. We'll see you later.
Saludos.
Bye.
I got nothing.
You got to give it a second. You're always rushing around.
There's a lot of people. Oh, yeah, that's why. Because it's like 20 people live.
Well, it's because
Follow.
nobody's got anything to do today. They're all going live.
Wow.
So what's happening there, buddy?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing happened right now.
Nothing's happening?
No, we just finished the beautiful Dodge Ram.
Yeah. The beautiful Dodge Ram with the Audio Frog GS
That's a
components.
GS.
It's the
yes.
GS. You thought they were GBs and they were GSs.
I was thinking that was GBs, and I'm like, ooh. And then it's like, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But nope, we got the GS. So we filmed this. So, because it was a 911, so you guys will get to figure out why Fernando looked pissed all the time. Why you look pissed all the time? I think that's just
Really?
it's just his face. I've
my
never
face.
thought of you as looking upset. You laugh way too much.
Yeah, I mean,
You're a pretty happy guy.
I'm a very happy guy. Yes.
Are y'all wiping down the cars a lot with Clorox wipes? We're not using Clorox wipes. We're using rubbing alcohol, and we have a rubbing alcohol solution that we're going to have to replenish here soon. This bottle was full at the beginning, but now it is dwindling down, so we'll have to get some more this weekend for sure. But yes, we have the spray here. Our front door is locked, so no one can come into the install bay. We have the can of Lysol right there, so we just keep spraying this area. And yeah, and of course we're at a heightened sense of...
That's crazy.
What's that? You're having trouble loading this video.
I don't think you guys have in trouble. But I am.
Seems to screen is stuck buffering. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Might be just because everyone
because
is...
you're in airplane mode. Oh, maybe?
Oh, I'm using Wi-Fi. Hang on, I can fix that. Let's get out of that, and it'll see what that does. Now we'll switch over. It could be the whole.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on.
I have to hang on. I don't want to hang on. I had to exit and come back. Yeah, we switched. Most of the time when we're here, I try to use the Wi-Fi so that I don't keep getting interruptions like phone calls and stuff like that. So I put it in airplane mode, but I took it out of airplane mode and put it back to regular cellular, which seems to be working pretty good. All right, so which stinks because that means we're just losing everybody. What's up, audio system? Hey, how's it going? What? What do we got to do with that?
Drop the remote wire and the RCA.
Why? He's got 3 amplifiers.
I know. It's just...
Well, hey, it's been fun. It's been real. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey there, buddy.
Hey.
What do you got going on here?
I don't know what's going on outside, but this is awesome. I just got Christmas presents.
You did definitely get a Christmas present.
Oh, dude.
So
Yes.
who gave them to you and what'd you get?
John Snide, our rep. It's
Kicker, Focal,
yeah, kicker, focal,
audio control. The big guy.
Yeah, the big guy. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a new
He's
home
awesome.
stereo.
Yeah, he got a new home stereo, all focal. So he's like, "Hey,
I don't need this stuff.
I don't
Do
need
you
this
want
stuff.
it?
Do you want it?" And I say, "Yeah."
So the whole reason why he was like over this is because this is done like what that Volkswagen, those Volkswagens do, where the dash gets sticky.
Or like the Infinities.
Yeah.
You know, like really sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the tops of these have that, and the sides of the center channel. But dude, he got a Velodyne because I'm sick of this thing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Look at this.
So do we want the ACD? Oh, this is a tough one. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, dude. That's nice. So do you buy the 61200 or the JL VXI 606? Ooh.
That's tough.
See, I think, okay, if we're going for straight power, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that the 61200 is going to be way bigger. They're both DSP amplifiers. That 61200 is definitely going to be more power than that VXI. So, I mean, if we're going for power, hey, Dean, what would you say is a nicer DSP to tune the JL audio or the audio control? I don't think either one of them is totally perfect.
No. They actually, they different.
They're different.
They have the up and downs, either one. So, like we said before, download the software.
Yes,
both.
Definitely see.
And play with it. See
Plus,
which one makes sense for you.
Yeah, I would also see too, do you have to do any DEQing because the audio control has the DEQ circuit built into it? Are you going into a factory radio? If so, that DEQ might be nice because, although I think the VXI has de-equalization built into it too, because I think it's got both the fix and the tweak software built into them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so play with the software. And they're both Apple and Mac. I'm sorry, Apple and Mac.
Oh,
they're
really?
both yeah.
Oh,
they both
okay.
kinds, country and western. But they both are Mac and Windows. That's the other one. That's it. So yeah, I mean I like both softwares. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do. Home audio. Yeah, so these are gonna go in Fernando's car. He's gonna take them home to his house, but you know, John just dropped them off, so good on Fernando. That's sexy, Fernando. Oh, it totally is.
Look at my face.
Guatemala checking in.
What's up?
One of my favorite Spanish words.
What?
Guatemala, Guadalajara. I love all those.
Or the guru.
Or the guacamole.
Oh, I love guacamole.
Who doesn't like guacamole? I kind of like it room temperature, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes.
American car.
American Carson?
Yeah.
Yes, Brazil.
Yeah.
It's
Hello,
funny.
Fernando.
This is like,
Hey, Dean, does Pack Audio make a T-harness for the Mustang? No. Okay.
Pack Audio for what year?
Yeah, definitely for what year.
Yeah.
For the Mustang, okay, for what year is important. Because technically, yes, the Ford harness will plug into the Mustang. Yeah. Their T-harness will. How about quesadillas?
Quesadillas.
So the Ford T-harness will plug into the Mustang, but it's pin drawn. The problem you run into with the Mustang, honestly, if you bring me a Mustang that has a Mach stereo and the I immediately go over to iData and see if the iData will work in there, because the iData with the DSR1 and a Mustang is awesome. Most of the Mustang has a variable voltage out. Where it gets weird though is the turn on and getting it to successfully turn on. So we automatically just go right for a DSR1 or an AR product. So that would be a DSR1, that would be a Nove, Bit Nove from Audison, or that would be a Kenwood DSP 606. Tacos are from Mexico's. We have tamales. Ooh.
We have tamales too.
I like tamales. What are those things I get? The
tamales.
The open
Sopes.
sopes. Love the sopes. Best DSP 5-channel for the Flax Evos.
I mean, it's plenty 5 channels.
Man. No, they're not.
Wow.
So I would buy the couple
5-channel.
5-channel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Focal. The one we ran in the wasn't that just in the video? The one we just did in the video in the F-150 with the Evos on it. That 5-channel is awesome. Yeah, I'd totally go with that one because it's a 6-channel, but it plays 2-ohm mono, so it turns into a 5-channel. In lieu of that, I would recommend the audio control D4.800, either that'd be the D 4.800 and the 1.800 for the subs, because I like a lot of bass. And that's kind of my go-to 5-channel amplifier combination because, I want a lot of power for my bass.
Speakers.
I like 800 watts. 800 watts is sexy. Now, if I'm not doing like big bass, then I'm going to go 1005. But I still want the more power for those Evos. I really do.
Oh, yes. More power the better.
More power the better. Don't like green baby poop? What is Johnny talking about? Johnny.
Guacamole.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm like, what is Johnny talking about? Johnny, loud and clear, Wiley, Texas, in the house. Check them out. I'm sure they got open bass space. If you guys are out there in Texas, make sure you hit those guys up. Yeah. Hey, from the Ozarks of Alabama. Is that where you're at? I was wondering where you were. Hey, from Buffalo. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Buffalo. What is South Carolina? We'll just go with that. Greeted from ear to ear, kids with new toys. Oh, I know, right?
This is the best, man. The best.
And all you have to do is clean them. Your second favorite activity. This guy just... Okay,
yeah.
So I'll be like, hey, what are you going to do Sunday? On our one day off, we were commonly referred to as our weekend. He goes, well, the kids are going to be gone. I'm going to be home alone, so I think I'm going to clean the kitchen. And I go, oh, yeah, that sounds like fun. He goes, no, I'm going to clean the kitchen. I'm going to slide out the refrigerator. I'm going to clean behind the refrigerator, under the refrigerator. I pull out the drawer underneath the oven, and I clean there. And I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, man.
Dude, nobody does that unless they're going to, redo the floors or something. No one cleans. The only time you clean behind the refrigerator is when that refrigerator dies, and you have to get a new one, and you pull the refrigerator out, and you're like,
time to clean.
Time to clean the wall.
No.
Nobody does that. This guy does. That's ridiculous. And if you do, you're just as neurotic as he is. It's okay, though. Opinion on audio control D4.800.
Awesome.
I think we answered that. It's freaking awesome amplifier. Dean, how long ago did Class D become acceptable for 4-range? I'm going to say probably around the time that the PDX V9 came out. And the technology they put behind that was right about that. I don't know, 5 or 6, maybe 5 years? 5 years-ish? I don't know how old the PDX V9 is.
That, no?
Well, you got to figure it's 2020, that's 2015. That's a long time ago in car audio life, but I don't know. But the PDX V9 was kind of like, in my mind, I'm not a 12-volt historian, but that was like one of the first times with its DC straight. We got that product that just sounded really good as a Class D.
Constant power, baby.
And then, it's been hard to beat that. But, yeah, with EQs and DSPs, we can fix a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm still big into the AB class stuff. But you got to put a lot of it in there to get any power. And that's the sucky part. But, though, the AB stuff still sounds good. I don't know why I kept saying that. Like the 620 GT that we just reviewed last week, that was 20 by 6. And I powered a shit ton of speakers with that, and it sounded great. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just something to think about. All good, Nano. Clean up that kitchen.
I do, man.
You go, girl. You go. Green is from Louisville, Kentucky.
You put it like this.
Dude,
Let's start cleaning.
That's got crap
No,
on
I
it.
put it in the top.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
You're
that's
mental.
it.
Yeah, Dean's right. I know. Don't shh. Just keep that between us, because if between you, me, and the fence post, or as I like to call Haley, they think I'm right and they just hate me for it. And it's, oh, he's right again. So we'll not do that. T1 Shallow 2020 Sierra. Should I make the box facing up or down? So up.
2020 Sierra.
I'm gonna go up.
I'll go up.
I'm gonna go up. Most of the time when we do that, actually, the only time we've done that woofer down is when we did the Fox box, because that's the way it's designed. But other than that, we've always gone up with that woofer.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new key locker from CompuStar Drone Mobile? Is that a remote start thing? What are those?
What are those?
What are those? No, when I talk to those guys on the phone, I don't ever talk to Phil, because Phil's like, I love Phil to pieces, but he knows, he's like, oh, why do you hate alarms so much? And that was the worst Canadian French accent I could ever possibly do. 2015-ish. Got it. Just curious. Thanks. Okay. Oh, 12 volts. Oh, geez. Hold on. The 12 volt Smithsonian keeper. I think that's Jeff Smith. I'm not going to lie. That's probably Jeff Smith.
What?
That keeps the 12 volts. Or Big D Wiz. Big D Wiz is pretty up there, but he's got a lot of the books, man. Dude, that guy's got to be a pack rat for old school magazines. You know, he must have them in Ziploc bags to keep the silverfish away.
That's pretty cool.
Because I think he's got the last collection of, buyer's guides. I almost contacted him on the 620 GT to find out what it went for back then. But then I was like, we were kind of in a rush to get that content made.
Yeah.
Speaking of content being made, we're going to be hitting a wall here soon. So hopefully we got cars that keep coming in. We just finished the Ram, so that'll be a nice one next week and for the next couple weeks. But we got a couple cars coming after that. But we're filming as much as we can, and it's getting into unboxing season, which is kind of nice. So even if things go south and the world gets locked down for 30 days, we'll just do a lot of unboxing videos. And because there's plenty of new products. We just got in this guy the other day. This is the new Pioneer. DMH, whatever that model number says. Looks pretty nice. I mean, I'm not a big radio guy anymore. But hey, we got it. You guys like it, and we'll review it, because why not? How would you tune Focal Flax? Components front... Wait. How would you tune Focal Flax? Components front and coax rear. Pretty much like I tune anything. First off, when you mean tune, I'm hoping you mean there's some form of an EQ DSP processor in there. If you're just talking about setting gains, that's not tuning, that's setting the gains. So I'm going to assume that you have some form of a processor. Anytime you go through the heartache of processing, you really need an RTA or something that can read the signal other than your ears. Because your ears are not going to be able to pick out the subtle differences between the left side and the right side of the car. And the whole idea is to be able to make them match. All right, to where you're sitting. So an RTA is perfect for that. REW is free software you can download. You can pick up a mic. You can even do it on your phone. You can do the iTest mic, or you can do the new one. What is it called? The U-Test mic. U-Test mic. Yeah. Hold on.
Got it?
Yeah, nope, dropping it all. It's an empty box. It's okay. Yep. So the U-Test mic is an awesome mic to use. It's a USB mic, but it works on all your devices. It's from Studio 6. So right there, you got iOS Lightning, iOS USB-C, Android, Mac, Thunderbolt, Windows. Here is some software you can use. There it is, REW for Windows. This will plug into your phone or plug into your desktop. It's pretty cool. Other than that, you could call up Andy at Audio Frog, and you can pick up this guy right here, the UMA1. Yeah, UMI one. This I don't remember how much this was. Was it $300 or $200?
200.
Is it $200?
I think so.
I think, yeah. Anyways, this comes with a test CD, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It is the best test CD money can buy. All right, I don't have the CD. I have it on my Dropbox because that's everything now is over Bluetooth or phone or whatever. We use it every car we do. Every car we test, we use that CD. It was worth the $200. It has paid for itself so many times. So pick up one of those. Once you get that, then start with the passenger side of the car. Tune for that. Copy, paste, take a screenshot, and make the right side sound exactly the same. Do your time alignment first, though, okay? Time alignment has to be done before equalization. Yeah. It's a joke because when we were tuning this morning, I got into tuning it, and I was like 3 speakers in, and I go... And it was literally, Fernando slid the piece of paper onto the desk in front of me. It was right there. I was staring at it, and I go, oh, my God, I forgot to put in the time alignment because I just wanted to get to the tuning part.
Start over.
I had to start over. It totally sucks. So time alignment first, then... Tune passenger, tune driver, take a screenshot so you can compare the two. The object of the game is to make them match. So do what you do to make them match. And then once you get that done, move on to the rear. For the rear, I just tune rear as a sum, meaning I don't separate the two. It's just rear fill. It's just an effects channel. It's nothing spectacular. Then I bring them all together and I sit in the car and we turn things up and down. I left the game about 2 years ago. Class D getting started for sub-amps. Class D got started for sub-amps long time ago. Long time ago. It was definitely more than 2 years ago. Because Class D actually came out for sub-amps first. Right. Which may be what you're talking about. You know, the texting is funny. But yeah, those came out first. And then we finally figured out how to finish the sine wave off. I must have missed it. What is Nando cleaning? Funny you should ask. Nando's Christmas came early today, so John Schneid, our rep for Kicker and audio control and Focal, he just bought a brand new set of Focal's tower speakers. His wife absolutely hated these because the tops are getting sticky. As you can see, it does like the Volkswagen thing. So this is a set of Energy Towers. So because he got all new speakers, he asked Fernando, he's like, hey man, do you want my old stuff? And what did you say?
I say, yes! Yes.
So Fernando's got a brand new to him set of Energy Tower speakers. We got the Energy Center channel, freaking Valadyne subwoofer. Got some Polk Audio rear fills, another Polk Audio surround, another. He just brought him everything, man. So you got the kitchen sink, bro. Dude, those are sweet. Those are totally sweet. Yeah. So that's what he's got going on there. PDX V9 with a DSP rejoice. Oh, yeah.
PDX V9?
That'll never happen. Okay. And there's a reason why I say it'll never happen. Because usually when I say something will never happen, what happens?
Next time, it's boom, right there.
Right there. You know?
Yeah.
Like I said, I had this years ago. I had an argument with a guy. I was like, dude, you'll never be able to run Windows on a Mac. It's just not going to happen. Hey, guess what? You can run Windows on a Mac. I was like, God damn it. So now when I really want something to happen, I just go, that's never going to happen.
And that's going to happen.
But it's not going to happen anytime in the near future, that's for sure. But we don't know it next year. Because as far as Alpine was concerned, there was a big move. Get this. Alpine moved from California, hot, sunny, beautiful palm trees, all that joy that is California, earthquakes, to Michigan.
How?
California to Michigan. You had to pack up and move from California to Michigan. If you're still married after that, your wife loves you for sure, because there is no way Sue would ever do that. That is crazy.
See you later.
But they moved to Michigan because that's where the automotive industry is, and they want to be closer to that so they could do more with that type stuff. But because that move was this year, Alpine's releases weren't all, if you guys noticed, like they came out with a 9-inch. They have the new DSP that's going to be coming out here soon. They brought back the 2.5-inch mid-range that used to come in the Chevy truck set. So now you can buy that a la carte. Like there's no crossovers or anything for it. It's just like, yeah, we have a 2-inch mid-range because we made it before and we put it in a box, right? And here you go. You have a 2-inch mid-range. It's like, awesome, I guess. No crossovers. Nope. That's all you get. And then some Jeep stuff.
Yeah.
That was already in the pipeline. So really everything was already in the pipeline, and it was just bringing back some stuff that they already had. Next year, though, they keep, they're hinting. Oh, and they got the 6-channel R-type amplifier that hopefully we'll get to review here at some point.
Yeah.
They promised, but promises are, you guys can finish that up. Anyways, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Brian, of course, ran 3 PDX. So Brian ran. I will do 2. He ran 3 PDX V9s on his all Hertz system, and he was an ASCII guy, and he was winning shows left and right. So, yeah, the PDX V9s, they work. I guess I will wait till the 1300 is out. I would still do a 4.800 and a 1.800 over that. And I don't feel like waiting, so that would just be me. Thoughts on why Morello amps seem so affordable compared to high-end AB? Well, if you think about it, there's really not much to them. It's a basic crossover. It's not a lot of power. It's like 70 by 4 and 500 by 1. So they're not really big amplifiers. When you look at what a 500 by 1 amplifier costs, it's not that expensive. It's really not. And then like a 70 by 4. How much does that cost? There's no DSP in it. It's just a good sounding amplifier for a reasonable amount of money. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth, people. Just take them. But yeah, that's, for me, for what those things cost, you buy the 5-channel, make it a 3-channel. You buy the 4-channel, and you make it a 2-channel. You got 120 by 4 and 500 by 1.
That's right.
Or, if you really want to be cool, you buy 2 5-channels, and then you get the same thing, but now you have 1,000 watts for subs. Oh, yeah, baby. Rocking that all day long. You don't know how many people I've tried to get to do that. And they just look at me like, why would I do that? 'Cause it's like affordable.
Yeah,
Silly. So is the kicker vacuum cleaner real? That's fake. It's April 1st. I think they did that like 2 or 3 years ago too. But it would be cool. Let's be honest. You put a brand name on anything that people like, and we'll buy it.
That's right.
The Gene Simmons has pretty much done that. I mean, you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just checking. Gene Simmons, my Gene Simmons is Boba Fett. You put Boba Fett in anything, I'm buying it. Will the Amp Pro work on a 2020 Mustang to get optical run from Toshlink? It's not listed. I would strongly recommend giving them a call.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think so because it didn't work on... No, I know it doesn't. I don't think it does. I don't know. Give them a call. Pack-Audio. Just give them a call. You can actually send a message from the website. So pack-audio.com. Give them a call. I'd also contact iData.
Talk to him
and see if that'll work on that car as well, because I know it's not listed. I checked the other day.
That's right.
But yeah, and there again, Toshlink is cool, but it's not the end of the world. Okay,
Nope.
Just saying. Lima Peru checking in. Dean, have you used a stop start on a 2019 Jeep yet? No, it has that. Dude, we didn't even look. Stop start on 2019 Jeep? We just had one of those in, too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we kept the factory amp, though, so that's not a big deal. No, I haven't.
No,
Sorry.
we don't even know. Really?
Haven't, yeah. Thank you for all you do. You're more than welcome. That's why we do it. We do it for you guys. LOL, no, it's not a remote start. It honestly thought it was an April Fool's joke, but it's real. CompuStart now has a dock for you for your keys so that you can lock and unlock from your phone or a keypad. Really, Johnny? Oh, that's... Okay. I might have to give Phil a call.
Yeah.
Because that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
What time there now? It is 6:31, which that means it's almost time to go. Let me just bang through this. I'm a big fan. Thanks, guys. How accurate is the Rockford Fosgate clean setup on you with your experience? It works.
Yeah.
It works really well. The guy that designed it is a big, giant nerd. That means he's really smart. He's smarter than all of us. And yeah, it works fine. Worked like a dream. We just shot. Every time we've used it, it has worked 100%. We've done an A/B between a scope and, just for fun, not filmed. We did a scope. We did a DD1. And it all does what it needs to do. Yeah, Dayton audio mic and USB lightning. Yep. with audio tools on iPad is what I use. That'll work. I have that Dayton audio mic too. You can't beat the price, that's for sure. Hi, sir. What do you think about the D4800 for speakers and a DB Drive 1200 for a sub amp with? That'll work. I have that Dayton audio mic. Yeah, why not? I mean, you got the good amp for the highs, and you got the big amp, the big 1200.1. That's semi-affordable. Remember, though, they make an 800 or make a 1.1500 for them too. So I mean, if you want matching amps, just saying. The vacuum cleaner is not real. Should I buy my amplifiers before or after I upgrade my speakers? Please advise. Always get power first. Power. Get your power first, because you can't put really nice speakers in off of 18 watts. Correct. It kind of defeats the purpose. Power is always get power first. I made a typo. I left the game 2 years after Class D started. That makes more sense. Okay. Oh, hold on. See, that's easy to do. Damn. That's dope. Oh my God, I love those. Have seen them. Plus Velodyne. Okay, yeah. See, Velodyne. They're talking about your woofers. Focal Towers all day long. I listened to the flagship Focals at Focal in France. That was a fun day. We did listen to those too at Knowledge Fest in Dallas last year. I like Morel. Do I need a 17-foot RCA for installation for a DSR1 2015 Nissan Altima S? Well, it depends where you're going to put the DSR1. So that's really the point. If you're going to put the DSR1 behind the radio, 17-foot, probably a good idea. Yeah. Focal home speakers all day. Why would you move to Michigan, Alpine? Just to be closer. Bobby D's Nuts in the house. What's up, Bobby? DIY Pro, Johnny. Okay, okay, moving on. Hey, Johnny got to hear those. All right, wow. Oh, yes. All right. Hey, Victor. All right, guys, we're going to end it there so we can go home. I need to get running. We were late last night, so I want to be done running before 8 o'clock. You guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Lots of fun. Yeah, South Africa, 6 hours. Whew.
All right,
it's midnight. Guys. You guys have a wonderful night. We'll talk to you later. See you, Johnny. Bye. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Well, just playing.
Playing the car audio game?
Yeah, why not?
Did you film that at all?
Which one?
The finished product there?
No.
We should film that.
Okay.
So once you get that one started up, let me know. We'll film that. That's right, we're filming today. I know. More filming. Why not, right? Look at this thing. It's like Pac-Man. What could we possibly be doing in this? I don't know. What are those?
What are those?
Ooh, Focal. Anything new and exciting to report?
How
you doing on Tiger King?
Oh, it's awesome, man.
Did you watch it again last night?
Yes.
I think we watched 2 episodes last night. Haley fell asleep for the last one, which means she's going to have to watch that one. And, of course, the challenge just started back up, so apparently, for her...
have that, and I'm like...
The challenge?
Yes.
Oh, dude, it apparently, unbeknownst to anyone in the house, that's Haley's favorite show.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was The Bachelor, but I was wrong.
There you go.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, what do we got? What do we got that we can... I guess we should have put some thought into this one.
Oh, we can not give away this.
Yeah. I know it's rough when we're filming and then we come on and normally we talk about what we're doing, but we don't want to give it away. Carol Baskin started the coronavirus.
I believe that.
Dude, let me tell you what. She is some strange stuff. If any of you guys are stuck and you haven't watched Tiger King,
oh, you have to watch it.
You gotta watch it. It's kind of like when you see 2 trains coming at each other. No one's on board that's gonna get hurt that you care about.
It's a lot of people getting hurt.
I'm just trying to be optimistic here. But you just see these 2 trains in slow motion, and you like, I gotta watch. Follow Dean and Fernando's car stereo clips on YouTube. Gosh, yes, thank you. There was 4 new clips that went up earlier this week.
Yes.
And so there'll be more to come. Yeah. More to come for sure.
YouTube.
Yeah. Hold on.
Fernando car stereo clips.
She killed her husband. I know that's. Definitely. That crazy. Totally killed her husband.
Yeah,
Totally killed her husband. There's no doubt in my mind.
And the tigers eat it.
When will you have the new DSP from Alpine? Geez, Brian.
Not anytime soon.
It's June, July, August? Let's go with that.
How is this right now?
Hey guys, sorry I just saw your live. We just started going live, so don't be sorry. It's okay. It's okay. And for those of you, hey, who out there has caught the live audio controls? Our buddy Chris Bennett and of course Matthew Palumbo. I love saying that.
Yep.
Have been doing lives once a week every Thursday. So if you have time on Thursday, it is 2:00 Eastern Standard Time. They've been going live. Today was LGDs. Last week was the DMRTA, and the week before that was just an overview of all their products.
Right.
They're available to watch on Facebook, so anybody can watch them. So definitely head over to Facebook if you're not already following Audio Control. It's free information. I mean, it's free good information. There's no question about it. Why not? Popeye started the coronavirus with that chicken sandwich. You mean that wannabe Chick-fil-A sandwich? Yeah, I feel you there. You guys are awesome. I don't know about that. Which amp do you like the best?
The one can. I don't know, man.
I almost had an answer for that. Like, I want one of these.
There's no perfect answer.
No.
Because it's new product coming.
I know this much. Whatever it is, I don't own it yet.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, I don't own it yet. Dean, did Anio from Audio Frogs send you a package? Yeah, so it wasn't anything to get excited about. It was for the the Dodge Ram we were working on. Sorry. So the Dodge Ram we were working on, we filmed that whole thing. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that was the amp rack from the Dodge Ram that was put up. So all you guys that always go, oh man, I hope there's a video on this one. And we go, man, no. Yes, there's a video on that one. So in a week or next week or it's next in line once we get done with the Volkswagen video. Right now we're just, because it is a little bit slower. We all know why. We're filming as much as we can.
That's right.
And that particular car, you'll find out when you see the video. There was an issue with one of the tweeters. Nothing to do with Andy, nothing to do with Audio Frog. It's a 911 video, so you can kind of put two and two together what happened to that tweeter. Andy knows my fear or phobia of frogs. We often joke about it when we're together, so he had some fun, and which was cool. So I appreciated it. Yeah. I laughed. I thought it was good. Yeah. What's the next DSP to test? So hold the thought on that one, because right now there's two that I want to get my hands on, and I'm trying to get those right now. So if those come through, it'll be one of those. If not, I don't know. Probably the Ark of the Covenant. Any new products being released? Yeah, a whole ton, but we're not going to see them until August, so nothing to get excited about at the moment. Yeah. Nope, was not aware. Okay. Was it hard to retain the factory Bluetooth steering wheel control buttons on a... No. Good question, though. So, 370Z. It's a Nissan. So, what you want to get is PAC makes a retention for those, which is somewhere on this wall. And I have no idea where. Here it is. You want to get the BTSWNI1. And what it is, if I can get back to it, well, you can't see it. It's in this bag. All right, see this harness right here? It's a loop in the back of the car, right? In the very back of the car. You got to pull out the spare tire. And so if you're in the back of the very back of the car, pull the spare tire out. That space that's between like the shock towers in the front of the car, that area there's some funky, weird, like H-shaped piece of foam that goes from the driver's to the passenger side. You have to pull that out, which isn't easy. And underneath that is the Bluetooth module. Once you get to that Bluetooth module, you plug that piece into it, and then you're done. And you can put it all back together. Everything you need is going to be up front. So, is it hard? Okay, yeah, it sucks just a little bit, but it's doable if you have that.
Negative 3 dB, what's up?
What you guys working on? A Porsche. You know, the guy, for the older gentleman that doesn't like the Corvette, you buy a Porsche, right? Isn't that how that goes?
Why did they say Porsche?
Porsche, because there's an E on the end. I love the little full color emblems you made for the F-150. How can I get some of them? I need 4. I don't know yet. We're working on that one.
Yeah,
I don't know how bad. I don't want to get sued. So,
Why you want to get sued?
copyright infringement.
No.
Yesterday said you're not into the dash radios or iPods, or I did say that yesterday.
I don't know.
I'm not into radios, and there's not a radio like we showed the new Pioneer that we're gonna review here at some point, and yeah, let's not burn me.
Oh, it's like
Dude, look at that one.
Look at
Look at that burn from yesterday. I don't even know how I did that. I went home and I got in the shower and I was like, Jesus! And then the sweat from running was dripping in it. I was like, what is going on here? Like, there's no radio right at this moment that I'm just like, oh my God. Like, before you'd ask, oh man, this radio is so cool. I don't know. There's so much cooler stuff right now other than just a radio or an iPad.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, I really like DSP.
I feel the DSP just kicked the radios out of not the market, but
yeah, no.
the vision of the people like having a radio and say, oh, that's it. This is the coolest thing.
No.
DSP came out. I'm sure that was DSP before, but now it's like, boom, explode, and everybody's a DSP, and that's it. It's better.
Yes, he said that 3 times fast. Way to go, Fernando.
I just installed audio control D6 1200. No sound from the door speakers. Just tweeters.
Well, you'd have to know more about the install, I think. You should always tone your speakers before you hook up the amplifier to make sure they're connected or you have the right connection or anything like that. Morel Tempo Ultras, Morel 404, DM608. Should I go active in the setup? Yeah, why not? Yeah. I mean, if you can, you got the power and you're willing to give it up.
Wow, man.
Go active or go loud. Pick one.
All right. His name is just numbers. Dean, for $199, do you think the first time RTA to buy the Audio Frog is good? Seems like it's a good value, and Andy's paper are more like the thesis on audio.
Yes, it is a good buy.
Yes.
Keep in mind, what it's going to do for you is allow you to do audio RTA only. It's not going to allow you to voltage RCA. I mean, you're not going to be able to hook it up to a speaker wire and see what that wire is putting out. But when it comes to the tune after the fact, all day long, REW, you can download it. It's free. It's awesome. Have some fun with that.
Right.
Active baby. There you go.
All right. What do you do first? Fast ring or sound treatment? Definitely.
I don't know. Think about that one carefully.
Well, if you put the fast rings first, then you gotta cut the outside. I mean, the inside of the fast ring, so you can go. I prefer to buy like a one sheet of sound treatment.
So get the door kit
and just put it. Yeah, just put it in the back. That's it. And then you can put your fast rings. You know, you spend.
Keep in mind, you don't have to do the full baked potato, man.
No,
you just got to get the area that's like directly behind the speaker that's going to rattle. I think I did something with the app. That's terrible. The 3K, what's your opinion on this for 2K? We put in one of those tramp stamps. What are they called? I don't know. Terra amp.
Terra amps.
That one. We put in one of those.
That was a sub.
A couple of weeks ago on an L7. No. The JLW7.
2 JLW7s.
It was loud.
Yeah, it was loud.
It was loud, for sure. Are the Focal Fs good? They are on sale. We'll buy them. Yeah, all Focals are good. Sound treatment. So do sound treatment first.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do... all right, so I guess the compromise would buy the inexpensive door kit, which is just for around the speaker, and the fast rings. That's pretty reasonably priced. That way you can get all the area that you won't have to go back around and do. So you could do the door kit, or I'm sorry, the speaker kit, which has the little 18 by 18 panels. So you get all around the speaker, you get behind the speaker, you put your fast rings on, and then if you want to go back and retreat the whole door later, you don't have to peel any of the other stuff off or ruin your fast ring. There you go.
All right.
2020 Sierra without Bose, where do you get the signal for the DSR1?
2020.
I mean, when Obviously behind the radio.
Yes.
I mean, what speakers do you use? I used all four. You know, I used all four because in that one you can turn the chime down, and it's not so obnoxious.
What does the consultation looks with your shop looking to do a complete system? Just call Paul at the store.
I can tell you right now, you probably won't get me on the phone to help you out because I'm not going over to the retails. We're staying here in the install side. We're not interacting with customers right now.
Yeah. But
other than for handing off cars and stuff like that, you got to have, so it's a weird time.
Call Paul 727-216-6170. He can help you out. All right, I have another one. This is good. Do you need to run the crossovers for some Rockford tweeters into the 2012 Jetta with the factory pillars tweeters?
Oh
yes.
Well, no. What he's asking is if your car has a factory tweeter, can you just hook up the aftermarket tweeter to it? And technically, yes and no. If the capacitor, so you'd have to be able to meter the wire, meaning you have to be able to look at it on an RTA and see what's going to that tweeter. Another dead giveaway too is if you see a capacitor on the factory tweeter, that's a no. You're going to need your aftermarket capacitor. And some, even though it is amplified, they will have a small capacitor on the tweeter, and the amplifier will be crossed over, just not as low as the cap is bringing it to. If you're worried, add the cap, but you got to see what it's doing. That's the key.
Yeah, like we say, we're working on the emblems right now. No, not right now.
I need to affirm the polycone.
Yes. We'll find out.
I have no idea what that means. Do you guys have a video for crossover points for active systems? No. There again, it's math.
It's math.
You have to know a couple things about the speakers. Really don't ever talk about it much. Most manufacturers will give you when in doubt, call the manufacturer. That's the easiest thing to do. Like Audio Frog is not a brand that we do much with. Andy is nice enough though to put the crossover points on his on the website, so you can just go there and look, and it says full active crossover point right here. Do this, and it's like, oh, that's cool. If you call it Full Cal, you'll get one. You get Sage or Nick, and they'll tell you, what are you doing? How much power do you have? They don't want you blowing up their speakers.
No. What's up from UK? What's up from Brazil?
Okay. Yep. Hey.
I'm trying to look.
Hope you guys are doing well. What's in the bay? We have a white Porsche in the bay. We're not really talking about much. Keep it on the DL because we're filming it and we don't want to.
It's a secret.
We don't want to spoil it.
Secret.
Andy has written a thesis about car audio. Yeah, and you can find most of it either on his Facebook page or
his website.
On the Audio Frog page. There's a whole bunch of really good stuff there, especially on gain setting. He covers that. I think there's like a 5-part setting on just adjusting your gains.
Do you guys sell the F-150 door access cover that you guys use for sound deadening?
Oh, the big piece.
Oh, for the F-150. Yeah.
No.
No.
We don't. We have it, but we haven't offered to sell it yet.
The best way you can do is go to Home Depot or like a plastic sign and ask for ABS, Sentra, and cut it. That's it.
The home speakers are not hooked up yet. They're sitting right there. I brought one of our SUVs to work this morning so that we can take them to his house after work. Hold on, there was one here. Are you guys on lockdown? So the state tonight will be on lockdown. We're considered automotive repair in the state of Florida. We get taxed according to that. We have to fill out documentation to that. So anybody with automotive repair this is what you are. You don't have to close down. So we're still here. We're still working. We're taking all the precautions we can. No one's coming in the install bay. I don't care. When we get the cars in, we wash them down with alcohol. It's fun. It takes like 15 minutes to wash every car.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not going. We're Paul's letting one person in the store at a time. We're trying to. Well, we are trying to minimize any of the risk that we have. The funny thing is that there's just still so many people that are out buying this stuff. I mean, if there was nobody out buying it, we wouldn't be here.
Correct.
If there was no cars on the books, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But there's still people wanting to buy it and coming in and scheduling appointments because they're just getting on with their lives. Right or wrong, I don't have an answer for you.
All right.
But yeah.
Do you guys do chucheros?
What's a chuchero?
Chucheros is the ones that you put like 20,000 speakers everywhere.
Yeah, that's big no.
No, we don't do that. Like, literally. We don't even do loudspeakers. Anyway.
The shops in Chicago. The shops in Chicago are all closed. I'm too broke for car audio at the moment. I agree.
Yeah. How do you like the DD amplifiers? It is an amplifier?
I mean,
it did the job?
It did the job.
And that's what the customer provides. So is that
I mean, for me, the thing, it's not DD's fault. Those weren't the right amplifiers as far as size and shape for that install. I would have never have done that. Right. Those amplifiers, though, they're perfectly capable amplifiers, and they were just used wrong. Everything about that was just used wrong. Mm-hmm. Every speaker needed a bandpass, and those amplifiers are capable of doing a bandpass, and they weren't even used that way. So really the bummer part was the guy bought nice amplifiers, too big for that application, and whoever put them in just didn't use them right. So kind of...
Tony has a question. Of Focal speaker, which are the second level? I don't want garbage, but I don't want to get divorced either.
Well, so you have...
depends on the levels.
Okay, so you have auditor, you have perfect fit, and you have access.
So...
Okay, those three levels are all the China speakers, meaning those are all designed by Focal, made in China. Mm-hmm. Flax, K2, and Utopia are all made in France. Mm-hmm. So those are all the French speakers.
Now, keep in mind, the performance, they are awesome speakers.
Yeah.
They sound good.
Well, perfect fits. Those are called perfect fits.
Yeah, no, but...
the access is in the performance. Well, that's because the perfect fit and access are basically in the performance line.
So the access line, it's really nice.
It is.
You don't break the bank, and you gonna
the perfect fits sound great.
Yeah.
I mean, I love doing those.
I would check from the access, and that depends of you.
I really don't think you're gonna do bad any way you go. The only ones I'm not a fan of is the auditor. I think I love doing the perfect fit, like the 6x9 components, because essentially you're getting an access tweeter with a 6x9, which is like, okay, that works. Yeah. I'm down with all of it. What do you think of the Kicker L7 and its performance? Damn, man, those things are killing it. We've done a couple of those. We get the factory box because, and we put a rock. I know, go with me here. We put a Rockford T750.1 on them. The reason why we do that is because we're hiding the amplifier somewhere in the car. A lot of the times, it's like, I want this big loud woofer, and Kicker really doesn't make that small footprint big amplifier yet. And that the 750.1 is right at about 1,000 watts, usually between 950 and 1,000. It just bangs the shit out of those. Right. So that's what we do. Any word on Rockford Fosgate updating the 363 hardware or software? Yes, Dina, I actually like it. Nope, that's not going to happen.
What?
That they're going to update that software. We can't even get them to do the DSR1. I mean, come on. And that thing sells that thing like 100 to probably 1,000 to 1 at this point. But no, it's not even in the cards. I mean, the fact that they still make it is kind of funny. And I think they probably don't make it. I think they just have them in inventory. And they're like, yeah, we got like 100 of these left. We're good for the next 3 years. Maybe 4. LOL, Rockford updates something. I will tell you right now, Rockford is actually working on a big app for the DSR1, for their lighting. When we had Eric on, he was talking about it. What they're trying to do is bring everything, there again, it's probably a big lofty goal, but they're going to do it. They're bringing everything into one Rockford app that's going to control everything that they make so that, you know, if you have a boat, an SUT, or a motorcycle, or a car, and you have lighting, and you have DSP, and you have all this stuff, you only need 1 amp to do it. 1 app to do it. He's got the tape measure out. You 6 feet?
Huh?
You 6 feet?
I'm 6 feet.
6 feet tall?
I'm 6 feet.
And bulletproof?
Of course.
That's a good song if you're in the country. How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone finds their Friday, well, better than their Thursday. Let's just keep it simple. Let's set the goals low. That way, you have nothing but be happy, right? I mean, isn't that it? You know, that was kind of my thought. If you set your goals low, then you won't ever be disappointed. And you'll be like, dude, I'm hitting my goals nonstop, just banging them out. Goals. Still teleworking. What's up, Fro? How's it hanging? Have you ever done an install on a Passat? Yes, I have. My cousin met you. Oh, really? Hold on. My cousin met you a few times from Stereo City Pro. Perfect.
What?
Doing good. That's good. Hey guys, cold, wet, freezing rain. Oh no, come on now. No one really wants that. That's like crappy. I mean, I guess. Working on my new center channel. Way to go, Brian.
Cool. Wow.
Under promise, over deliver. I mean, that's the story of every installer's life, I feel. Okay, you know what I mean? That's always been my thought process. Break them down to get them excited when it comes, you know, it's like, yeah, we're going to do that. And then, oh my God, I like the oh my God thing. You know, I kind of, that's kind of like the cool moment of like, yeah. So over deliver is kind of one of those things I live by for sure. Hey, from the Dominican Republic, what's going on?
Nice.
Big Mo, what's up? Hey, from New Jersey.
Ooh.
Super slow today. Really? I mean, honestly, I have no idea what's going on in the retail store because we're not over there. For those of you that don't know, the install bay is just a bay. Like, we're on a strip mall, and this is its own entity, so our door is locked. People don't get to come in here. The waiting room, which is part of the install bay, is totally closed. We're not letting anybody in there. That's sorry, bro. So we just hang out over here. We've had a car. So this week we've actually done okay. We had like little things here and there, little onesie twosie, and then we had 2 full jobs that took up most of the week. So we had 2 multi-day jobs. One was the Ram, which you guys saw earlier, and the other one was the Porsche yesterday. We just finished the Porsche, and we're waiting on another car to come in. I mean, we've been using this time as wisely as possible to get a lot of the stack of backlog that we have done. Mm-hmm. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that we put up that, or Fernando for that matter, we both put up pictures of the Kicker Key 501.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was totally not planned.
No.
But it was cool nonetheless because we shot that video last night. So that'll be fun. Man, dude, let me tell you what, that thing, magical. So, I'd say, hi guys, can I buy amp my Rockford Fosgate power components? Yeah, P1s, P2s, P3, yes, they're all T1, I'm sorry, T, not punch, power, yes, all the power stuff is bi-ampable. Yes. There is a switch inside that you do have to flick, but other than that, yeah, go for it. It sounds nice. Run a nice, get like a T404 and power those. Yeah. Iowa, it's raining. Those are tears. That's not rain. That's heaven crying. And if it's thunder and lightning, that's somebody in heaven flicking the lights. And of course, then they're bowling. That's what we were always told. Is it true? Shorter the wire, the better. Like speaker, RCAs, power, ground, etc. I don't think I've ever really heard that. I mean, the only like mystifying one is the short ground wire thing that we kind of talked about last week, and more or less was like that's not true.
And
it's more of a
battery. From the fuse to the actually terminal of the battery.
Correct.
I mean, not like really short, but yes, That matters.
Closer to the point of where things could go bad, the better. But like short speaker, no, I've never, dude, trust me, I've never paid any attention to that. Now there is a certain length like RCAs can run. That's why in like the professional world they use XLR cables. But our cars aren't long enough for that, and you know, I don't think you'll ever have that as an issue. Yeah, because I mean I've ran some really long wires before.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I mean think about home audio for that matter. Some of these houses that they run these cables in are just god awful long. So I think it's just noise. Let's see. I have one, and it's been difficult for me to find a path to run my power to my amps. What does he have one of? I don't know. I totally missed that part of the conversation. What's in the bay today? So what we're waiting on is the Tundra. Is it a Tundra?
It's a Tacoma.
Tacoma. God, see? Why? Corolla, Camry, whatever the other one is.
Yeah.
Toyota, Tundra, Tacoma. Come on, man. Like FJ Cruiser. I can remember that. Use a few more letters in the alphabet. They're free. Okay, not have. How about an umbrella? All right, there you go. Working on my truck, not going good. Nice to hear you guys. Calm me down. Breathe. Some days suck, man. It's okay.
Sometimes, like Dean said, you gotta step out a little bit.
Yep.
To rethink everything, so you don't do the mistakes. So.
Or kill somebody. I mean, that's kind of like my go-to thing. I step outside sometimes because, like, I'm just, and he's the only one here to kill him. I don't want to kill him, so it's just easier to go outside. Or that's when we take our breaks, and we do try to take, a break every now and then. And honestly, like the midday, this is our smoke break, as it were, if we smoked, but we don't. So, and I already ate my fruit for today, so I was like, all right, well, we got the truck coming up. Let's do this before the truck comes in because we really don't want to work late again tonight.
Yesterday?
We were here at about 9:30 last night trying to get the key video done.
Surprise?
Whew, I know. So I've been reaching out to manufacturers today, and I'm like, listen, like now would be a really good time to have us review products because people are watching. And they're all like, oh, well, I'm like, no, I don't need excuses. If you want to do it, great. If you don't, move on.
Yeah.
So I have a 2005 BMW X5 planning on doing a full upgrade. Amp, speakers, head unit, etc. Wondering if I should use the existing wires or do a full wire upgrade. I'm going to tell you right now, in that car, those BMWs, German cars in general, I have no problem with the wiring. Those guys use great wiring, man. Oh, my gosh. Like... great wiring. The only some of the early 80s series Mercedes Benzes, which are not BMWs, okay?
Yeah.
Not going to confuse the two. Some of those they use some really cheap wiring, but no, BMW wiring it's like God. I remember when I first started in this and I started working on, and there's their truck. Working on this, and I'd be working on a BMW, and I'm like, man, they do such a nice job on their wiring. It gave me pointers. So yeah, definitely, you're fine there. Greetings from Jamaica.
What's up? Americar Sound.
See, he's saying hi. Wow. Okay, I'm falling way behind here. Let me just catch up here. All right, hold on. I never get a break as respirator. Work. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I'm sure no one Paul doesn't want us to take a break.
All right, the last one.
There's our next job right there.
Hang on.
Just showed
how
up.
Do you
All
feel?
right.
How do you feel about being essential employees? I'm a barber with no prospect on income.
I mean, if we don't have business, then we don't get paid. So,
right. Wow.
Thankfully, that car just showed up. So I mean, we totally know what you're talking about there. Automotive repair. It's a weird one. Like I just those are the coasters.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird one. I don't really know, but I got nothing. How do you feel, Fernando?
I'm tired. That's how I feel.
Sound Asylum. That's a cool name. I like that. El Paso, Texas. I like that name. All right, guys, listen. We got to get to work because, like I said, we don't want to stay late. We just thought we'd pop on real quick and say hi. Maybe if we get done on time, we'll come back. I want to show you guys this one thing, though. So, like, Butch just dropped this off. Butch is our sticker
Fernando.
guy. You guys have seen him.
Yeah.
And where he works, because he can print stickers, he can also do framing. I bought this picture, I don't know, sometime last year. And he's been real busy with other things, but he just finally returned it to me. Oh, oh, look at that. I'm a big fan of this. Like, I have this Memorex print at my house, but with, oh, man, come on. Isn't that dope? I mean, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for tuning in today. Victor says hi, Butch.
Hey, Victor.
All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful night as always. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.